What's going on, folks? Okay, so in this video, I'm going to give you 3 simple tips on how to improve your endurance. Let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to focus in on is improving your movement efficiency. So let's use running as an example. So if you're trying to get better at running and build your endurance in running, you want to run more. Now, this doesn't mean that out the gate that you start running 7 days a week because now you're under recovered. What this means is just doing that task over anything else. So you're not trying to bike to improve your running. You're not trying to row to improve your running. You're running to improve your running endurance. So you can do more running and get really efficient at that, because that's going to allow your body to use the least amount of energy while performing the task, which is going to allow you to extend your endurance out for that task you're trying to complete. And that goes the same for any other task. So if you're trying to improve your row endurance, or if you're trying to improve your biking endurance, you want to do those activities more so than any other activity. So that way you improve your efficiency, so that way the body uses less energy during that activity. Another thing that you can do to improve your movement efficiency is to reduce any range of motion limitations that you may have that will cost you more energy when performing that task. So if you're missing some hip extension during your running, then that may require more energy from your body and reduce your endurance during that task. So you may want to focus on improving your hip extension. So as simple as that. So reduce the range of motion limitations that you may have that will cause you to use more energy when performing that task. So the next thing to get into is build a general and strong foundation of strength. So using running as an example again, if with each strike you're using a certain amount of load, or you're receiving a certain amount of load on that leg, if you're a weaker person, that's going to require more energy to overcome to continuously move. So if your legs were stronger, that will require less energy to overcome for your legs to continuously move. So this will improve your endurance because you're using less energy with each step. So if you're a heavier person, you have more to overcome, so you may have to build more strength. If you're a lighter person, you have less to overcome, so you can build a less amount of strength over time or compared to the heavier person. So the other thing to think about with building strength is once you start to build to a certain amount of strength and you're not seeing any returns on how easy it becomes to run, then you know you probably reached your limit and you don't need to really focus in on strength building anymore, and you could kind of just level off and go back to the focus on movement efficiency, even though you probably never left off movement efficiency. So when it comes to building strength, typically I like to say keep it within 2 to 3 sessions a week and not try and overdo it when it comes to the leg exercises. So we keep the main thing the main thing. And the final thing is to prioritize recovery. To get the most out of your training, your body needs to recover well. And the best way to do this is to get good quality sleep and nutrition. So when it comes to sleep, you want to shoot for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, good quality sleep and sleeping through the night. When it comes to nutrition, you want to eat whole, minimally processed foods more often than you eat heavily processed food. This is going to allow your body to get the most out of your training. Comparatively speaking, if you were doing supplemental activities such as a sauna or ice bath or any other extra thing besides the basis of recovery, sleep and nutrition is going to give you the most bang for your buck. So prioritize those things, get those things in order, and you'll see that you'll get more benefit out of your training sessions. So you can push your training sessions a lot harder, and you can train more often, and you'll reduce the amount of overuse injuries that may occur if you were under recovered. So there you have it. By focusing on those 3 basics of moving better, building a base level of strength, and recovering better, you'll see your endurance improve over time. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.